spotting rare cars in the morning. A Rover 75 wagon. I've never seen one of those. I was actually contemplating just now whether should I make it for today because I wasn't feeling that well. And my usual squad, they are not around. Jeffrey is not around, Darren is not around, Bing should be sleeping now. So, but I felt good coming out. I felt better now. Morning guys. So today I'm going on a totally different route that I've never driven this route before. I've heard of it many times. Kuala Kelawang is nothing new for you guys who always drive. So today we have a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. And this is Isaac.
Hi.
Yeah, he's the son of one of our commenters. If you guys see there, Mike Yap's son. So he decided to hop on my car because his dad did not bring out his Corrado.
Yes, he's quite depressed, so am I.
Yeah. So he didn't bring out his Corrado and he hopped on my car. So hopefully I'll have a good drive. I did not set any location, so I have to follow up with the group today. Okay, Isaac, how many years you've been driving?
Not really that much. The first time I actually drove was in Thailand, I think 2 years back.
Yeah, so how old are you now?
I'm 14 now, guys. This is illegal, guys. Don't follow. Please, follow the rules.
So you're 14,
yeah.
But you've been driving for 2 years.
Not really 2 years lah, but then like I've driven before. But not on the road, it was in an empty parking lot lah.
Bullshit lah, lying lah.
Yes, it was in the empty parking lot.
So that's what happens when you have a car guy father, right? Once you are old enough to hold the steering wheel and touch the pedals, he's gonna make you drive.
No, the time when I got to touch the steering wheel and drive was when I was 7 in a Proton Vira. Actually, and I was like, oh, I can see the road, I can touch the pedals already, can I drive? He totally freaked out, okay? He's like, you're not gonna drive until you're 18, not 17. The keys will be around my neck by the time you get a license. I'm like, fine.
So that's what I plan to do with my kid as well, because the earlier they get to exposed to driving and all that, right, the less excited that they are when they were finally 17, 18 years old, when their balls are bigger than their brain. That it would be good by that time. They are not that, enthusiastic anymore. Because when I was 17, all of us when we were 17, we have stories every single other week. Someone crashed, Yeah. So don't crash, bro.
No, I won't crash.
Yeah. Definitely coming back here because the roads are really nice. But I saw some cyclists, which I hate. So cyclists, go cycle in the park. Don't cycle here, you will die. Understand? You will die. We turn, we see, bang, you're dead. Don't. You didn't pay road tax. So it's a very nice stretch of road to drive. The curves, it's the cambering of the road that I felt really good, because somehow I think a car enthusiast paved this road. It's made for cornering. And it's fantastic. You see, look at the cyclists. Look at them cycling side by side.
Oh my god.
Assholes, you see? On purpose. Motherfucking cyclists.
Move it!
Yeah.
Actually, this Alza also hogging the road lah.
No lah. It's a single lane road.
Yeah.
He can drive at whatever speed he deems is safe. If I want to speed, it's my...
Yeah.
It's myself risking myself lah. Look at them, look at the cyclists, look at them, just blocking the other way now as well. Wow.
Get out of the freaking way.
Absolute assholes.
A chance.
not, it can't boost like that.
It actually
It's a
depends.
freaking heavy car.
Sometimes
Yeah.
cars with turbos also not to say like boost a lot. It depends on sometimes. Very nice around the corners.
Nice roads.
Yeah. Okay, like, be honest, like, this is the
And
first
the
time.
camber is nice.
Yeah.
The first time what?
This is the first time
Yeah.
up to this part of the road I can still talk.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Left. Clock.
Oh, they're here.
Yeah, they're here.
These people endangering our roads. Look at all of them. Oh my god. Cyclists. Cyclists. Nemesis. Okay, no lah. Not that pissed, but
Bit lah, still peace lah.
why? Why do you want to come here? There's so many places to ride. I guess they can say the same thing. There's so many places to drive. Right? And then they can always say the thing that, but we are not speeding. Of course lah. Right?
How do you speed on a bike?
Yeah. Nice road. It's a very nice road to drive. The scenery is great. Road conditions are, there are no potholes, but there are quite a bit of undulations. But the fact that this road is nice, I think a lot of curves, right? There are no, so far I haven't encountered any off-camber roads, off-camber curves, so it's not dangerous. Of course, everybody should drive prudently and safely, you know. Don't overtake, like, cannot see no got car coming, you're not going to overtake. So those things are stuff that I won't do. Okay, no cars. Yeah, it's a very nice road to drive. I will come back here more often and we'll organize and you guys can join. Okay guys, I'm not coming back here anymore because of cyclists. And it's pretty dangerous if you think about it, because if I need to pass them, half my car needs to be on another person's road, and if there's a car coming, I can't squeeze back in and kill them. I'm caught. It's a nice drive. It's a very nice location to come to. Traffic is a bit heavy, but the roads are smooth. It's really nice. And sometimes I just love seeing all these kampongs, you know, small places. These are places that I've never been to and never will have a chance to even stumble upon, because these are hidden townships, old townships, you know. And it's amazing, Malaysia has so many hundreds of these little small towns. Places that I've never been to. It's nice. It's nice to come to places like these. And I'll definitely bring you guys here. Definitely. Beautiful roads. Such beautiful roads. Lovely, lovely. On your face. when I come out for drives, right, I don't get too fixated about wanting to overtake and all that, wanting to overtake the car in front. That's not the point of coming out to drive. It's really to look at the surrounding, look at the sceneries, enjoy the roads, enjoy the smell, the wind. That's what I look for. So most of the time, when we come out for drives, I will always opt for being the last one, so that I can drive at my own pace. If I see some nice winding roads without cars, not dangerous, I can push it a little bit. But all in all is to really absorb in the scenery, the things that I don't get to see. I've never seen before, right? Places I've never been before. So it's lovely. Lovely, lovely. Of course, having said that, I will try and overtake this car in front now. Which I couldn't. Yes, there's the gap. Yeah, so, and say something, you know, when we overtake people. Look at the roads. It's nice. For those of you who are not Malaysian, come to Malaysia. Come over to Malaysia. It's lovely. It's lovely. Alright. Oh, look at it. Look at the scenery, man. It's nice. And then we see bikers, we see other enthusiasts. Fantastic roads. Woo! What a morning. Look at the road canvas. Whoa. This stretch of road is built by a car enthusiast. Beautiful. This is dancing with your car. Lovely, lovely. We're so lucky that just now that stretch wasn't blocked by anybody, and it's like dancing with your cars. Beautiful. All the way straight. Yeah. So we went Langat, Kolak Lawang, we passed by Titi and then into Seremban. I was in the Grace of Milan. Then we come out from Lekas Highway and now all the way back to KL. Lovely. Oh, another toll. Yeah, you gotta pay a price for nothing. You know, for those of you who bought the Volkswagen Vento, good job. If you're a car enthusiast, this is one of our group. He's one of us today, this morning. He joined us for the drive. And when I drove that car, right, what I felt is this. Maybe your previous car is a Myvi or a Saga or an Iris or something, right? And then you're now ready to upgrade and your budget is about 80,000-90,000. So your usual suspects will be the Vios, City and all that. Granted, those are great cars. For everyday driving, those are great cars. Very practical. They're more practical than the Vento. But the thing is this, if you're a car enthusiast, if you've always longed for a car that you can go to work, you can ferry your family around, and then on weekends, when you bring your car out to join driving groups to Ulu Yam, Kuala Kelawang and all that, right? Your Vento perfectly fits the bill. Because it has the performance, it has the handling, and he is faster than us, or keep up, you know, on the streets and all that. So the Vento is actually an entry into European enthusiast car groups, so to speak. I mean the Fiesta as well, of course. Except that the Fiesta is not as well built as the Vento, huh? So yeah, that's what I felt when I drive the Vento. I'm like, if I imagine if I've been driving a Saga or a Myvi all this while, and then when I was at the fast lane, I get flashed, asked me to get out of their way by Honda Accords, you know, by Corollas, blah blah and all that. If you get yourself a Vento, because that car can actually chase down a 3 Series, because at certain speeds, above a certain level of speed, right, it's about the size of your cajoons. It's no longer whether your engine has another 50 or 60 horsepower. So he's gone. See, he's gone. Yeah, that's the Vento.